Hi everyone, happy Sunday. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I'm still not 100% and I wasn't sure if I was coming live. Jason actually was trying to talk me out of it because he touched base with me to see how I was feeling today. I was supposed to have my little people sleep over tonight, but they're going to be here at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. I'm gonna make the sign of the cross and just say we look like we're not in the danger zone of the snow. My prayers are with everyone from Maryland to Boston. You guys, oh my gosh, I am praying for all of you. I've been watching Ryan Hall, y'all, all day, all day. And if I start saying y'all, it's because of him. And I can't believe that Boston is going to get like 30 inches. It just blows my mind. It blows my mind. I don't know how that happens. Or, I'm thinking by now, well, it's still February. Who are we kidding? It can happen any day. It can happen in April. I remember being a kid and having like 3 feet of snow in April. It goes away quicker, but it's, all right, let's say hi to everyone. We've got Margie in the house. Yay, you were the first one here. Hi, my friend. We got Chrissy in the house. I made Big Ziti tonight. Look to get home. Okay. Good evening, Amethyst. How are you? Congrats on your win from Mama Bear. Yes, the 6K giveaway. Oh my gosh. When she shows up, I have to ask her a question, or if she gets to show up. That's one busy woman. Hi, Miss CC. My sinuses are burning. It's like I want to rip my nose off. Hi, Amy. Hi, Tina V. Hi, Emily. What are you doing awake? Emily, I did see that you messaged me today. I did not get to get back to you. I apologize. So much going on behind the scenes in this household. So much. Only I'm doing things I usually don't get to do. Normally, I'm picking up the slack, let's say. Look at, and I don't know if Jason's coming. Hi, Miss Wendy. Now I'm going to warn you. I talked about this the other day in my video. All of a sudden, that tickle in my brain comes and I start sneezing, and I sneeze like multiple times at one shot. I don't know where that comes from. And then we have Kathy in the house. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Hi, Miss Robin. Thank you, my friend. Look at you all. Oh, you guys are awesome. Hi, Sarah. I'm already getting a message. I'm sorry, but I have to answer messages. Jason's here. Jason probably expected me, because when we were messaging today, I'm like, oh my God, I don't feel good. I have no energy. He's probably thinking I probably look like, if you thought about like Carol Burnett in the house coat and the thing up in your hair, I literally about 30 minutes ago decided to go upstairs and make myself look presentable. And Mama Bear's there too. I see. Okay. I'm laughing. I needed this. So I'm good. Hi, Miss Shaw. So I had my littles all day Friday too, because Friday we had a snow day here. And I was telling, I think, both Stephanie and Jason today, when my grandson still has his arm in a sling, right? He has mobile, but he's got to be conscious of his movements. So I can't let Bella around him because I can't have her. Oh my gosh, I can't have her, I don't know, do anything to him. So when they get here, poor Bella, like, she's being shifted to this room, to that room. I'm going upstairs with her. I'm setting the kids up at the kitchen counter. It just, there are times that she's so calm with them, and then there's other times where she just wants to lick them all over the place. So they're going to be here, so that's going to get me, I got to get a routine down tomorrow. We do make Mickey waffles. So I have the waffle maker on the kitchen counter. And so I look forward to that. I should probably he loves bacon. I think I should take out a thing of bacon tonight. Yeah. Hi, Jen. And I just heard her. Bella's still awake. She was passed out on the living room couch. I think I could show it to you on here. I think I can show you her picture on here. She's being so good. Such a good little soul. And she still chases Iro. Oh, can I tell you? I gotta tell you this story. Oh my God. So, Iro, if you watched my short, Iro loves to be outside, and I go for a walk. And especially now, when I don't feel good, I think fresh air is so important. So I walk down to the barn, and I walk back up. My driveway is a good walk. I think in the video yesterday you heard me breathing a little heavy, but I believe that being outside and getting fresh air is so important. And I went into the barn, and Iro's not supposed to come in the barn. And it's so funny. I had the barn doors open, and the deer were outside. So I was trying to take pictures of the barn, the deer, and I saw Iro running down the driveway at me. And he and I raced for the barn door. And he got there first, and he's not supposed to go in the barn. Well, it took me a half an hour to get that cat out of that barn. And then he's like, I'm just going to walk nice for you up the driveway. And that's when I videotaped for him. But that cat tortured me yesterday. Tortured me. So funny. Hi, Miss Maybell. How are you? And then we've got Jean in the house. Thank you, Shar. So Mama Bear's here. You've been watching Ryan Hall. Yeah, he's right now, I still have him going. He's Connecticut. Poor Connecticut's going to get pounded. My cousin, John, is in Providence area, Rhode Island. So I messaged him today, and I was like, how much snow you getting? Like, that's been the conversation, Jason and I, how much snow you getting, how much snow you getting? And I didn't want to, Jason, I said to Jason, and I think I even said this to Steph, we're on that line. So I don't know what we're going to get. And I'm telling you, I didn't want to give a number. Knowing me, I did not want to give a number because I didn't want to jinx myself and put it out in the universe. So it's just like, I don't know. They don't know. I don't know. I'm not even going to guess. Because I literally was praying today. I had the frankincense going, and I'm like, please let this one go past us. Let it go past us. I was like, I need it to stay east of me. I'm sorry to everybody that's east of me. But I messaged my cousin. He's got 10 years on me. So he tells me how much she's like 15 inches. And I sent him a message, and he's like, I wish we were all together and we could be in our PJs, watch TV, and play board games. And that's us as a memory when we were kids. And I said to him, you know what? I said, I'm going to pretend that we're doing that, and that's going to put a smile on my face all day. And he says, you know what, Donna? I'm going to do the same thing. I love my cousin. Oh my God, he's one of my favorites. One of my favorites. Yes. So Mama Bear is here. We've got Kimberly in the house. Hi, my friend. We got living and learning budgets. Please tell me that I keep... June, is that you? Is that June? Please someone tell me. Hi, Miss Deb. Hi, Miss Michelle. Oh, Toronto. I love Toronto. I love Toronto because of the Hockey Hall of Fame. Can we give a hoorah for the USA hockey team and winning the goal? Literally, Steph's like, I woke up early this morning to watch the game. And I was like, yeah. And I was putting it on. And when I went down for my walk today, they had went into overtime. So I thought I had enough time. I come back and they won the game. So I literally rewound it. But can I tell you, I cried. I cried. I literally, the tears. I remember the magic of 1980. That little girl in me, that hockey girl in me, oh, Miracle on Ice. I to this day. So I love Toronto, and I want to do Toronto again. I've done the Hockey Hall of Fame, but I feel like some museums you need to do more than once because you know you're missing something. But I had did that with Rena, and she was such a good sport because she's not a hockey fan, and she let me read almost every single thing. Like, she didn't rush me, and she was just like, take your time. And she would, it was so cool. Thank you, my friend. Love you. I have not, and I do have all orders here, and majority of orders are going out, but it doesn't look I'm going to be able to get to the post office until Tuesday because I have my littles tomorrow. So you're not nagging me. In fact, Wendy, because I was delayed, do me a favor, add one more scratch off to your wish list and email it to me. Hi, Miss Janet. Sending you hugs, my girl. Thank you. I love you. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Miss Judy. Miss Judy, I couldn't join you live last night. I just couldn't. I sat on my chair, and Big Daddy was on. Big Daddy? Big Daddy. Right? Adam Sandler's Big Daddy. And then it went straight into The Wedding Singer, which is my all-time favorite. So I cuddled up on the couch, and I was in Adam Sandler mode. Oh. Thank you for staying awake. All right, so a lot going on, right? I missed a couple of days. I can't believe she stays awake. That girl's. So Emily has to wake up to take care of her children, her little one, right? And she keeps herself awake just because she doesn't want to miss the live. And I tell her all the time, Mama, you need sleep. Catch the live tomorrow. Catch it. Hi, Miss. Hi, Miss. Oh my God. Is she doing better? Look at you all saying hi. Salt trucks went through your neighborhood. Oh, you're in Maryland. That's right. You guys are going to get hit too. Hi, Miss Jen. So the other day, what day was it? Was it Friday or Thursday? I did the live stream of the castles. In fact, you could see a blue one right up here. Castles are now back up on my website. So when you purchase it, it will tell you it's back ordered. What does that mean? That means I need time to actually create because I'm not keeping an inventory. So when you place that order, I will then make it. Speaking of making it, Stephanie, can I show them what I made for me and then I made for you? I'm going to wait to see if she says it's okay. Hers is still on my machine, and I have not taken it off the plate yet. So this song at the end of The Wedding Singer melts me. I hear that song, and I can stop, and I can go back in time, and I literally just melt. I do. And it's so funny. They used to tell me that John looked like Adam Sandler. And then one day, someone says to me, "Are you TJ's mom and dad?" And we're like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, he looks just like his dad, and his dad looks like Adam Sandler." I'm like, "You think my men look like Adam Sandler?" I'm like, okay. That's funny. Oh, very nice. Happy, happy, happy. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Yes, you want to see it. Okay. So actually, it's in the screen right here. Do you see how stinking cute this is? It is a mini Cricut tool holder. Now, obviously, I can't find my long tools, but do you love it? I love it. So I made this. Actually, it was yesterday. Steph and I were just messaging, and I don't even know how we started messaging. And I said, I found this. I was like, what else? And she's like, oh my God, I saw that. She goes, I was thinking of that. And I'm like, blah, 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 blah. And we both got kind of excited over 3D prints. So this took me all night. And I have a funny story. I think this is like a 10-hour print, right? You see how stinking cute this is? Of course, I put the Tiffany blue. In the middle of the night, I hear boom. What the heck was that? So I get up, I get out of bed, and I'm walking through the house, and I'm like this. And I'm like making my way downstairs, and one of the big spools on the machine hit the floor. And I was just like, you gotta be kidding me. But this one goes to Budget with Mama Bear. Ready? Ta-da! Let me see if I can turn it around and give you a better look. Hold on. Okay. It's coming. Ah, there it is. Oh, there's my to-do list. It's not going to let me do this, is it? All right. Can you all see that? Am I that way? Do you see how stinking cute this is? I love it. All right. Let me switch back. Hold on. So this one is Miss Steph's. It's pink with white trim, and mine is traditional white with the blue trim. And it literally just finished within the last 10 minutes. It's a long print. It's not it's I don't know. It's just perfect. I love it. I love it. So let's see. I did that, and then, oh, you know what else I did? Do you see this right here? Any Cricut people? Do you see what this is? This is a device that, there we go. That's better. This here, so when you put your mat on the machine, your mat does not fall off the machine. So it keeps the mat on there. So I made that yesterday. Don't go nowhere. So I send this to Steph, and I'm like, I made you something. She's like, what is it? And then I tell her. So I made this, and then I got one more thing I want to show her. You know what? It's so funny. I'm not a surprise type of person, so I guess that's why I tell her, this is what I'm sending you. Don't be surprised when you open up the package. But we all know that she's our Pinky. She's a pink lady, right, from Greece. So this one is mine, obviously, and now she has a pink one for her desk. Do you love it? I love it. It has been keeping me sane. Just looking through things and doing them. It's a 3x3 notepad holder. So these 3 things are going to go to Budget with Mama Bear, because I have to be honest. She gets me. She talks to me. She talks me off the cliff. She talks me off the ledge. She just listens. She smiles. She shakes her head. And I appreciate her so much. So, Steph, thank you. And I'm sorry, there's no surprise. Speaking. Wait, what do you need in blue? Tell me what you need, Janet. What do you need in blue? Okay, hold on. I'm missing so many of the comments. And I went from, I think my phone is messaging me. I'm going to be so tired. Hold on. Now my sister is messaging me. Okay, that's my sister. Okay. So let me go back. Thank you for being so patient with me. She said she wanted to see it done. I need those, but for pens. I need one of those. What, this? It doesn't have, like, this one? I think it's cute, but, well, actually, it's not deep enough for pens. It really does fit the tools perfectly. And if you're a Cricut person, you know that this is an original Cricut tool. I have owned the original Cricut since the year it came out. And I want to say that was 2006, 2007. Yeah. Donna, is Bella confused by the daylight savings time? No, she's just maturing. So she just now falls asleep and she doesn't have to go upstairs to go to bed. And with me not feeling well, I didn't wake up till 9 o'clock this morning, and she stayed with me. She slept the entire time too. Jeanette, you want one? What color do you want? Message me on my cell phone. You got my cell phone number. Message me. Yes, Stephanie is definitely signature pink. Thank you, Miss Judy. I had a really good time watching that actually create, but the reason why it takes so long is the wording. It's at that time. And ooh, come back. Oh, it doesn't want to come back. Come back. Because it changes color so many times on a 3D printer. Do you all see this? This is all waste, and they call this poop. I don't want any of it to go in my tea. So it takes forever. And if I left this here, my granddaughter would want this tomorrow. Anything that's waste, she collects from my 3D printer. And I think while I sleep tonight, I think I am making, and I'm going to, I don't have a dice tower for myself right now. I'm going to make mine in the Tiffany blue tonight while I sleep. So when I wake up, I will have a dice tower again. This was actually created by the 3D printer. I saw so many things, and they're going to come back. The paper clips, stitch stuff. I'm going to work on that. I really do. I enjoy it. And I think what I create is actually people would like. You want one in blue? Are you a Cricut girl? You're going to have to message me too, Janet. And Lisa, message me for the mats. Michelle says I can't have a 3D printer because I would make us bankrupt. This is how you know I'm sick. I'm drinking tea. Drinking tea. Only when I'm sick. Two, both in original. Don't know what you guys mean by all that, because I'm behind on comments. You need all of that. Oh, girl, ask them for the world. Tell them to make it for you. Find out something you can make for her, or find something that she would like. Let me make it for you. Send it to you and say, look, Donna made this. I can make things too. And we can tag team, and you can get yourself your 3D printer. Oh, I do love the notepad holder. All three are a must. You thought that this was a dice tray. Oops. No, this is standalone. Standalone. You have that green version too in the thing. I actually have a couple of vintage Cricut stuff. I'm not getting it out. You guys don't need to see my vintage stuff. Not at all. You got a Cricut Joy? I love that. Right, she's a pink girl too. You guys have the pink club. Dramatic Panda. Can you use waste to make like a marble swirl? You know what Rena, my girlfriend, she was saving it for, she had me saving it in baggies for the longest time. And I had a couple of baggies full of it. And I was just like, now some projects, there's no waste. Like for the dice tower, I don't have any waste. Ooh. Go Bella. Go Bella. Go. I love that dog. So not everything has waste, but people take silicone molds. Hi, sweet girl. You want to say hi? Take silicone molds and then buy like I don't know, an oven, an old toaster oven, and they melt it down. I'm like, no, I'm not getting into that. Don't want to. And I actually, my granddaughter looks at it the other day and she's like, what is that? And I said to her, it's chewed gum. Do you see that? And she's like, what? And I'm like, no, I'm only kidding. And then I handed it to her and she's like, wow. And I'm like, no, you can't have that. Give it back. And I said, I can't let the dog get it or the cat get it. Could you imagine if that wound up in their stomachs? Oh, heck no. No. Actually, tonight, after mine, I dumped it. And then now tonight, I'll dump that in the garbage. I love my bookmarks. In fact, maybe I can show you guys. I made something. I don't know where it is. I made something prior to the cruise that I thought would work in our happy planners, in our planners, disc planners. I don't know. I did them. I have a box of them. I'll bring them out eventually. I put them somewhere. Definitely. Dramatic Panda, are you interested in doing the hop again? If so, no, you don't have to answer on here. If you're interested in joining the hop, because I know that you did it like a year or so ago, could you just send me an email? I would greatly appreciate it. Oh, what do I have to do? I don't want to do anything else. I have too much. Could you imagine? Look around. I can't hold on to this poop. No, I have too much stuff. I don't even want it. Like, no. I don't want another hobby. No. So you're asking me to put this stuff up online. Okay. I don't know if the littles are going to give me time. I know that my grandson is so independent. He plays with Legos. He goes upstairs. He's so good. Little girl does like to come in here and, oh my gosh, she sits here. Did you see that picture of her the other day? She sat here. Oh, and she has a drawer right here in this cabinet. She went into her drawer, and I was in the kitchen, got her stuff out, put it on my desk, and she was just writing and coloring. And I asked her if she would put it just when I came in, I saw her. And I was like, can you just put a piece of paper under there so you don't get it on grandma's desk? And then it was 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Did anyone, I'm going to cry, did anyone watch General Hospital and the tribute to Luke? Did anyone watch it? I let little girl sit here, and I wanted to be in the same room with her, so I put the TV on in the office, and I have a little desk chair right here. I pulled that out, and I sat there while she colored, and I watched that because I didn't want to rewatch it on YouTube. And I went back in time. I missed so much. I didn't know who one of the girls were. So I quickly got up, jumped on the computer, and I'm like, who is this girl? Who's her mother? And then I found out that it was Bobby's daughter. And I was like, I haven't watched it in years, but I'm a 70s and into the beginning 80s. And then that was it. Oh my gosh. I'm getting that way from myself. I know you can't see it, but I am. Oh, you would use the notepad as a dice tray. You know what it is? It has an opening, so the dice don't stay in it. It would be cute if it actually held the dice, but to each his own. I mean, you use what you want to use for what you want to use it. I'm actually drinking green tea. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you. Miss Bella. She's so good. In fact, I took her collar off today. So she's been without, we call the collar clothes. So I took her clothes off today, and just to see her without anything in that long black neck, I'm like, oh my gosh, girl, you're beautiful. A lot of purple things. I love it. You guys were all talking purple the other day while I was making that. Taylor, thank you for offering, but I have to let new channels grow. You have to have a couple of hundred. I can't bring new into it. We've had this discussion amongst the community. I need to give older channels the benefit of the doubt and people that have done it first before I bring in brand new people. But thank you so much for asking. You know what's funny? I didn't know how many people were actually cricket people. Or, well, you know what? This I would see people wanting. Because seriously, how stinking cute is this? But I didn't know we had that many cricket people. So I didn't think. Oh, you watched General Hospital? It was so touching. Oh my gosh. It's worth going back and watching. Layla does that. Oh, so rude, right? So rude. Yeah, but you can now watch it on YouTube. I'm sure it's on YouTube. My grandma, my aunt, they were all Days of Our Lives people. Yes. Yes. Such good memories of when we were kids, right? I don't know how it showed up the other day, but it showed up with oh my God, Patch and Kayla. Do you remember? This, do you remember when Kayla couldn't talk and she actually started signing? Oh my gosh, I could go back in time. I, I used to ask my grandma, "Can I just stay home from school so I can watch Days of Our Lives?" Sometimes she would say yes. Oh, thank you, my friend. Scooby-Doo. That's right, Scooby. Right, General Hospital would have been on Channel 7, and Scooby-Doo would have been on Channel 11 at that time in New York. Yes, I remember that. Uh, you know what's funny? I know when Laura Bell Creations first came into my life, every time I saw Laura pop up in the chat, in my head, my head goes places when we're chatting and even in real life. And I'd see Laura's name and I'd automatically go to the song Think of Laura from General Hospital. I love that. There's times that I will just go online and listen to that song. I love that we're talking about this. I really do. And I didn't know if you watched it Friday, the girl that has beautiful hair, Bobby's daughter, Luke's niece. I and I didn't know that Bobby had died in real life also. Blackie in Paris, right. Loved Luke and Laura. Okay, what a week. I missed a couple of days saving. Oh, I didn't. You know what? I didn't bring my $22. So, do you guys want to save money first? Because I feel like I have not saved money in a few days. I'm gonna grab my $22 from my wallet, and I think that we should save. And I'm going to write it down tomorrow. Let me find my cute little Santa mail. This is from Leela Budgets. And you know what? Maybe this is my savings to get me to England. Wouldn't that be sweet one day? One day. I'll get there. All right, so my $2 has been saved. And now we have to go to our brick wall. Now, don't forget, Mary Poppins is up on the .com. I'm looking for my book. A Year of Brick Walls. All right, let's do this. We are into Snow White. Is tonight our last one? Is tonight the last Sunday? No. We have one more Sunday in February, don't we? I'm going. Oh my God, it is the last one. We're ringing the bell tonight? Is that really? Oh, this is the last week. All right. Then I want to talk to you about the hop real quick. All right, last one. And then we get to ring the bell. All right, I'm adding my $20. I'm coloring it in my brick wall. Mary Poppins is waiting on standby to start next week. Actually, we're starting on the 1st. Can't believe next week is March. Oh my gosh. Beginning of the end of the first quarter. Do you realize that? Next Sunday is the beginning of the end of the first quarter. All right. 20, 40, 60, $80. Now, I'm leaving my money in here. I don't know if I'm taking it out quarterly, half year. I don't know. If I can leave it in here all year, that would be amazing. That would be so amazing. All right. Ring that bell, and then I am going to take $1 out of supplemental, and I'm going to get the ding, ding, ding. And we're going to, I know you can't see me, but that's okay. I have to write down that we're already at the 22nd. 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. I am definitely putting a sticker on this. We rang the bell. Oh my God, what a great week in the hop, huh? We had a special moment. Okay, 22nd, bell got rang, and we're going to put Snow White brick wall in the back. 222 Snow White. BW. I am up to $43 in the ding, ding, ding. Ta-da! And while this book is out, you know what? I'm going to put down that I'm saving $22 today. And today, I'm not doing dates, 19, 20, 21, and 22. And I'm saving $22. Love it. And it was a no spend day, but I'll talk about that in my next videos. All right. Yay! It feels so good to save money. It really does. It really does. All right. Anything going on? I'm asking to see if we need to get our passports. What for? Wait, Donna, when you come to the falls to see Michelle and I, are you coming to Canada side, or do you want us to come to? No, I'm coming Canada side. Oh, I'm not. Yeah, I'm coming across that border. I like the Canada side, and I want to do that with John. So no, you guys don't have to get your passports. I'm coming on your side. Yes. Did I miss anything else? Yes, next week is March 1st. Gosh. Anybody like March Madness? I'm not a basketball player, but I know Lisa Grateful Me. She's, for all the years that I've known her, she's definitely a March Madness person. Goodbye, Snow White. Hello, Mary Poppins. Poor Jason, he's like, what the heck? Okay. Truth be told, don't you feel like since we're saving the brick walls in monthly increments, that they're going faster? I feel like they're just going faster. First quarter, yeah. Love it. You're doing her March Madness this year? Yeah. Lisa has always done that. And I never got into it. I don't know why. I didn't. Now, the hockey players, I heard today, were coming. They're flying into Miami because of the storm. Like, let them have a little break, right? All right. Anything going on? Did I miss anything this week? Do we have to talk about anything? I don't know. I didn't do a budget. I did do banking today. Banking is looking good. I realized that I allocated $100 to the Roth and I never transferred it. So I realized that today. So tomorrow I'll do that. Maybe, I don't know. You know what, Lent. I can't add something else to my savings with Lent and Pentecost coming up, and trying to work on that 100 envelope challenge. I feel like when I think about all my challenges, I feel like the majority of them are long-term, huge savings challenges. 52-week Christmas Club, 5K, which is now on Fridays, the pixie dusting, my 100 envelope. I'm leaving the brick walls in there for right now. I'm like, what is short term? I mean, even Scooby Doo is kind of long term with that the Bucks one, and I don't know. I just you're gonna do the 5K challenge. Wait, I thought you weren't gonna do that. Oh, no, you're not doing. Oh, you're not doing brick walls, right? I remember. I was trying to think of what you were doing. Right. Yeah. Um. I'm enjoying it. Now, do you guys remember I said I got this? You want to do it? Should we do it? Mad Libs. I think it would be fun. I need to do something fun. Let's do a Mad Lib. All right. Let's do a Mad Lib. All right. Do I need to go over what an adjective, adverb, or a noun or a verb are? Do you guys want me to go over that? Sometimes we need remembering. There's nothing wrong with that. Lord knows I need it sometimes. All right. Right, that's what we talked about. You know what, Janet? Patty? Is it Patty? Patty doing? She's doing it in quarters. And a part of me, before we get into the Mad Lib thing, a part of me thought that maybe I should do both on a Friday and do it in denominations of quarters. So that people could do both, like could say, hey, you know what? It's not a 5K, but I can do it as quarters and still come up with, was it quarter of 5K? Is it $1,250? Is that what it is? I'm thinking what it is. I can't think. Or you can just do an envelope and pull the money out, and it's just your process of getting to 5K. Nice. Love that. Love that. Yes, Patty, it's you. Thank you. I knew. Okay. Hi, Miss Patty. Yes, it's you. Patty, what does it equal? Was I right? I can't even think. What is it going to equal? 5,000 divided by 4? Can't do that math in my head right now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna attempt to do that Friday night. Only because it just makes sense to do both, so that inspiring. Because that's my goal, is to inspire them to save money. $12.50. Thank you. I had the math right. I didn't have confidence. I did not have confidence. Oh, where's Ryan Hall? Who's watching Ryan Hall? Why are there flashing lights on his screen? Where's he at? Looks like an accident on the highway. Ugh. Goodness, sorry, I saw flashing lights out of the corner of my eye. He was spicy today, Ryan Hall. Somebody said something really stupid, and he just replied, and I was like, go, Ryan. I was like, I get it. Just give it to him. Because I can't even think of what the comment was. Oh my God, he got spicy. I haven't talked about this yet, but with that 5K, I thought that it would be, all right, get the Mad Libs. We're getting into business. All right, I didn't think I had it in me to talk business tonight. Envision this, okay? Think about this. When you have the 5K challenge in front of you, what if it became a visual tracker for you to then inspire you to keep saving, right? So, you know me, pen to paper, and what if you finished that mini and that mini equaled $22, or you completed 22 in I don't know, whatever, and you just started marking off on that challenge on the 5K, and give yourself that, like, I did that. And when you get to 5K, give yourself a little bit more credit, ring that bell, save that extra dollar, knowing that all those littles added up to 5K, because unless you're tracking, you don't realize you've saved $5,000. Just saying. I so want to make this a standalone video, but I keep running into a brick wall, literally, when I say I'm going to sit down and get her done. Zippy's on my thing. And I so wanted to talk to you all about this. Make me a promise. Put your hands up. That when I'm going to talk about it here, but when I talk about it here, I want to see if my you'll watch the video when it comes out. Would you guys promise me that? Because it's such an important video, I think, and I'm procrastinating doing it because I wanted it to be one of those videos that knocks your socks off in a professional way. But for some reason, I can't get there. I can't get there. All right. With that being said, I might have to adjust my camera. I might have to do that. I'm going to try to do my above camera, and let's see if it will let me, because it was slow moving before. No, it's still slow moving. All right, let's see if I can. Let's see if I can disconnect my camera and get her going and see if it will jump in normally. Because I do believe maybe once I talk about it, it's not going to let me. It's not going to let me. I don't know if it's going to let me. No. I'd have to go out and come back in. It's not going to have the same oomph. All right. You know what? Let's see if it'll let me. I'll try one more time. This is my technology sometimes. It just all right. Oh, we might have it. Did I freeze there for a second? We're normal. Haha, we're normal. Okay. Let's get this out of the way. That's my to-do list. All right. Don't get nauseous. Don't get dizzy. Let me adjust my screen. All right. Okay. Ooh, very bright now. All right. Now we're getting down to business. Business. Something I'm very, very passionate about, and that is Save to Sync. And I'm extremely passionate about writing things down. I'm going to ask questions, and then we're going to get into this. And I promise you, when I get into this, it's going to be so worth it. Okay. In all honesty, stay on track with me, and no comments that I don't need to see right now, because I get sidetracked if you guys throw a comment at me and I feel like I have to talk to you about it. All right. This is my first question. Who here, and be honest with me, who here does Save to Sync? Who here does this? This is so important. Who does this? Okay. Maybe this is what I needed to feel better, because this is what I'm passionate about. Okay. When you do Save to Sync, that means you take all your savings challenges and you save them up till the end of the month, right? And it is an amazing feeling when you see what you've accomplished. Okay. Next question. Do you track it like I do? Hi, Symphony, how are you? Do you track it like this? And if you don't, say no. Please let me see. No, I don't track it like you do. Okay. I promise you're going to walk away tonight feeling extremely motivated. Okay, I'm going to wait for you guys I want to see what you guys will say. Okay. If you do not track it, and we're going to, you're trying to, all right, from this comment on, this way, okay. From here on, I'm going to put X's and O's, and my next question is this. And it's not to judge you or anything like that. If you don't track, how come? Is it because you don't want to, or is it just because you don't want to take another step? Because when I'm talking about this, it's an entire process. And when you see where I'm going, okay. I'm going to ask you guys to start. February is coming to a closure. For those of you that are here and you can hear me, and then you've been using this, grab a notebook, grab a piece of paper. I don't care. Start tracking it, because the feeling that you can get by looking back at your accomplishments and where you actually put that monies is going to motivate you to keep going. Trust me, please trust me. Okay. Let me just read some of these questions. Okay. Love that, Kim. You get confused. All right, let's break it down further, Char. Let's not get confused, and let's see how we can get you to track. Okay? Okay. Okay, that's fine. All right. It gives you goals. Give yourself little goals. Okay. All right. So I have been tracking for a long time, and it really does motivate me to actually go back and look at where I tracked. All right. So it goes from a scrap piece of paper into this book. And then this becomes my reference guide. Good girl, my girl. Good girl, Bells. Okay. From here, I'm sorry, we're going to wait for her to finish barking at whatever she hears. You're so good. You're so good. Get him. Get him. Watch him. You got this. She's my girl. She really is. Okay. So, all right. Financial goals, I did write them down. I did fill out my Mama Bear sheets. All right. I do track my sinking funds because my binders are extremely important to me. Now, have you all seen this? I know we spoke about it once before. It is the Save to Sink 5-year tracker. Now, yes, everything is inside of this, but each month is before the other month, right? There's no at a glance. Hence why I did this. 5 years. And because my book could go back to 2023, I was able to look back. Can you all see these? Can you all see this? Do you see how important this is? Until I created this spreadsheet, I could not okay. I could not imagine that I've saved this amount. All right. I'm breaking out the calculator. $28,302 I saved. And that was in 2023, but I was not tracking 3 months. So I have no idea. This is not an accurate number. Shh. You're good. You're good. I promise. Everything's good. I promise. Then we're going to add $76,185. Then I'm going to add $39,880. How did I save $144,367 in 3 years? Now, I'm going to change this camera around for just a second because I think it's so important to see me. I would have just kept saving. I would have just kept saving. I would never have known that I accomplished this much if I did not put pen to paper. When I created this tracker, which I did, I think, at Christmas time, and I wrote all this down, I almost gave myself a heart attack. And then I realized how Save to Sync actually works and what I was able to accomplish with Save to Sync. Now, you've watched me. Many of you have been with me since I was a crafter. Would you have been able to come up with that number? Would you have been able to tell me that I saved that much money? Now, when you look at 2025, there was more money saved, but it didn't finalize. Like my 5K did not finish in 2025. It finished in 2026. Do you realize how important it is to start tracking, to start Save to Sync? And I'm not just saying that because I create the darn file. I'm telling you this because I blew my own mind. I had no clue that I was doing this. This was and let me tell you, 2025 was a rough year for me. There were whole months I did not save money. The month that when Texas passed away, and then I was sick in the middle of summer when I was building the darn deck, and then when we came back from the cruise, I missed. Look at, I missed 3 months. Hold on a second. This is. Hold on. I did not save any money in July, September, and November. I saved nothing. $0. I saved $0. Looking at that motivates me. Had and I'm not going to lie. I have no idea where that money went. None. I don't have extra sitting around. It went somewhere. Guys, I have to look outside. I have to look outside. I swear those deer are going to knock on my door one day and say, can you come out and play, Bella? Okay. Let me go back and read some of these things. Do you see how important of a video this could be for so many people that don't join us on these lives? And when I preach and I get passionate about saying, put the pen to paper, write it down, look at it, make it tangible. And you don't have to do it my way. There's no right and wrong way, but just do it. Do you understand why you can't get lazy anymore? I'm sorry she's barking so much. Okay. Jason, I know Jason left. He messaged me. Okay. Look at you helping one another. And there are times that I was not organized. But some things I have to stay organized in. And when I wrote down my financial goals, that is also so important. And then we decided we were going to do personal self-care goals. Those are also so important. Hi, Anne-Marie. And that's just it, Patty. If I did not write these things down, how could I be so proud of myself right now? It would have been just another day. This gives me a visual of my accomplishments. And, the journey I'm walking with you all, Laura Bell told me this a long time ago. She said to me one day, and I know she hasn't been here in a while. She says to me, Donna, you know what I love about you so much? I said, what's that? She says, you're not fake. You're not a phony. You're not pretend. You are the true thing. You are real. And when she said that to me, I was beyond grateful. And when I talk to you all about my finances, I don't hide, I don't sugarcoat, I don't BS. And I have been waiting to talk to you guys about this since January, looking for that perfect moment. And you know what? Perfect is overrated. It really is. You know what, Patty? Thank you. And I'm going to put that on the top of one of my high accomplishments. And I also think that the ding 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 is also one of those things that triggers your brain that you accomplished something. Because ding 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 came out of me when we completed that savings challenge. That ding 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 was so important to me. Save to Sink is so important to me. The Village Hop, these three things with Mama Bear, the Village Hop, and now the brick walls and the 5K. It's a village thing. It really truly is a village thing. Right. And Jeanette, you just started this. You just started this year. Could you imagine in 5 years, like at the end of your 5 years, because I'll be done with my tracker in 2. At the end of your 5, like, can you imagine? Can you all start tracking now so that when we're sitting in that rocking chair, we'll go, I'm going to get my book and you're going to go get your book and I'm going to go get that book. And we're going to sit down and say, and we're going to like, do you remember when? That's what's so important to me. So important. I'm going to sleep really good tonight. You know that, right? I'm going to sleep really good tonight. This was what I really needed. I needed to talk to you guys about this. I needed some form of motivation. It's been a rough couple of weeks. And I've been dying to share with you. I love that, Jeanette. Miss Mary, how are you? You know what? I did not. Oh, no. No, I don't think I saved. Because when I look at that, July, when I look at the months I did not save, July was John was in Florida taking care of his father for 3 weeks, and I was working on the deck. And then I wound up with that. I wound up in the emergency room with the severe cold, and I was bedridden. And then I don't know what happened in September, but November was the cruise, and I was sick again. What happened in September? Why didn't I save money in September? I don't know. You know who would know? Bev. Where's Bev? I need Bev. I love Bev. Thank you. Thank you. And that word, maybe that should join the rest of my words this year. Inspiring. Because that's all I want to do. Is I want to inspire you all to save money. I feel like I was I felt like that visual of me right there was a screen. Like it felt like I was behind clouds. I've decided I'm going to save with quarters and dollars and be patient because it will grow and I will be able to see my progress. Now, okay, let's go back to my book for a second. Let's go back. So, do you see this? Once Save to Sink began, and I saved that much in April, what do you think that did? Like, that was okay. That's why these two books have to work hand in hand. So when you look at going into 2023. All right. So if you look at, let's just say June, right? If you just say, look at June, what do you think happened after each month of me seeing what was saved? It inspired me to raise the bar. So I saved $8.90. Then I'm like, okay, I did that already. Let's do more. And then let's do some more. And let's keep raising that bar. And let's add more stuff to it. And let's cut back. And the more I saved, the more I paid down our debt. And when I paid the debt down, I had more money to save. And then when I had more money to save, I started sinking funds. And when you have sinking funds and that bill comes in, and you could go to that envelope and pay that bill, what do you have? You have money to save for the next adventure. Do you see how it works? It is definitely a process. Exactly, Miss Mary. It's a process, a step. Like, start here, go to this, and then track it. And then where are you putting it? And that is where, that is, I might get like, okay, what book is it in? But each one of these books are so important, because then you come over here and you track your sinking funds. You track your sinking funds. What is in, this isn't 2026. You track your sinking funds. Ta-da, track them. And this way and I don't get rid of anything. Do you all see this? I'm keeping the months and the years before. Tracking sinking funds is important. Now, this is the worksheet for what I need for the month. That goes hand in hand with this book. Now, if you can't do sinking funds, then why can't you look at your month at a glance? Because I took out what has to be paid. What sinking fund coordinates with this? And I now track it here. How much do I need for the month? And that's why I have to save it, so that, because listen, if you don't get a good visual, let's talk about this for a second. If you don't have a good visual of your bills and your projected bills, right? And I'm going to take my Haggerty Classic Car Insurance as a prime example. I saved $1,700 a year for that. Now, if I did not save, that would go on a credit card. And then what would I have? I would have interest if I could not afford it, like I used to. But then I realized today I need to start saving for 2027. You've got to start thinking ahead and not spend the money today so that you have it when that next bill comes up. Now, for me, I'm still in that first year process of my property taxes and getting a grip on that, because my property taxes, I don't have a mortgage. I don't have it. So that property taxes are my responsibility. So some of you might say, not you, some people, I'm not going to say you, because you guys know me. People say, how can she save $200 a day? Right? And maybe it's even crossed your mind. And let me just, I want to ask that question. It's like a budgeting scrapbook. Yes. All right. I love that. Text. Yours is already boxed and in the mail, my love. Not in the mail. It's boxed and it's in my hallway. I boxed it tonight and it will be in the mail on Tuesday, only because I have my littles tomorrow. And when I have my littles, I don't go out. Tomorrow's already a snow day. We did go away. We did, but that doesn't mean I didn't. Why I didn't save for the other month? All right, I'm gonna skip some of these. So my question to you was this: did it ever? And be honest with me. I have a headache. Be honest with me. Did it ever cross your mind? How come Donna can save $200 a day? And it's okay. And we're going to talk about that. Can you just answer yes or no and be honest with me? I have to have tea. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm so thirsty and I feel like my lips are the desert. Yes, ma'am. Love that. Now, I didn't even get a chance to tell you all, and I'm going to read the comments. I don't think I got a chance to tell you guys. I wrote it down on scrap paper, and I think I spoke to Lisa about it. I might have spoken to Stephanie about it. I paid off the computer and the tires. So I had 0% financing on my computer, and I had 0% financing on the tires for my car, and I paid them off in February. So that frees up money for me right now. Okay. Okay, so Chris, you're being honest with me. I love it. Because when people don't know, they're like, how can this girl bring $200 a day to the table? I love it. Okay. All right. My mattress is finalizes in my mattress finalizes in April. I have to have that final payment, but in my save to sink, I said that I was putting the money into the HELOC to bring that down, and then whatever is left, I will pull out of the HELOC. That's what I did. Mattress finalizes in that mattress. I love that. I love that, Yvette. Okay. Think of it this way. Think of it this way. Because in my early stages of saving, people would leave comments. And as a person that saves, and it's happened to a lot of people that have channels, they'd be like, where do you get your money from? And you're like, "Oh, you have choice words. You know, what do you mean? Where do I get my money from? Well, you all now can get a visual, right? If I've got to pay for my property taxes and I've got to pay for a classic car insurance, and those are biggies, right? That's not even the average everyday stuff, monthly stuff. Well, if I not save for those today, how am I going to pay them? And the moment that you get ahead, like for instance, I just finished the car payment, not the car payment, the car tires, and I just finished. Now I was paying $200 a month for those because it was 6 months, 0% financing, and I think that the computer was, I think I was paying $2 a month for that. So now I just freed up $400. Now that $400 can sit in that checking account and you go, can I spend that? Where can we go? What can we do? What do you want to do? Like, oh my God. No, you got to look at that $400 and say, what needs to be paid next? What is your projection that you know you're going to have to pay? What are your big sinking funds? This is what I need you to do. And I know that this is like the hardest thing sometimes to face every single one of your bills, every single one of them. I remember pandemic is when I really got a grip. I don't know what it was, but I wrote down everything and I was done. I was done paying minimals. I was done. It drove me nuts. And I literally, I, I wrote everything down to the penny. And I was just like, we're getting over this. And the moment that you knock out one, you've got that money. It's Dave Ramsey. It's the whole, snowball effect. It's the sinking fund effect. It's the save to sink effect. You save it, you sink it, you've got that money for that bill. And when that bill comes, you're now good and you can keep saving. So I have to save on an average of $200 so that I can pay future bills. I have to. And when I don't, we got a problem. Where's that money coming from for future savings? That's how I mentally have to look at it. Because it would be so easy to spend that money instead of saving it and sinking it. Now, I did not save money. I did not save money Friday. No, Friday I did save money. Because thank God I saved money Friday because I felt I needed to stay accountable for the 5K. Yesterday, I did not. Totally craziness here. Had to deal with craziness, and not feeling well. And today, more craziness with the weather and, what are we doing? How are we doing that? Who's going to take care of this? Who's going to do that? And all that good stuff. And so I did not block out an hour to save money. Instead, I decided I was going to work on orders because I have physical orders that, people need to get out. I need to get out. The one is, I don't even know if she's here, but her Halloween book, that is done by hand. That takes up a lot. And then thank you to whomever wanted the physical of the 5K. Now, each one of those are printed and cut individually. And I want to say thank you. And can I also say thank you to everyone? You actually loved this. You guys went nuts over this. And it was just a fun little thing. Did you all see this? I don't even know if you saw this, but I can't keep them on the shelves. And I want to say thank you. And this is all about Save to Sync. This was that AI thing I did. And do you see? It's a $75 scratch and color. It's laminated so that you can have it forever. But I want to be that. I want to be that girl dressed up like that. I want to be that curvy. I've never been curvy in my life. I just needed to laugh. But I looked at her, and when I was making this on AI, I said to them, I asked, how wild is this? That AI knows who Donna Powered by Creativity is and the Save to Sync method that she uses. When I put that in there, I was so blown away at what AI said about me. Me, who am I? I'm nobody. But AI knew who I was based on internet and YouTube. I just had to throw that out there. I'm in such a wild mode right now. And the light's killing me. I was crashing right before we came live. And I don't know where this burst of energy came from. Do you guys see what you do for me? Okay. Oh my gosh, my quarters. See, I started with quarters. On Fridays, and my first 100K while I was a crafty girl. I wanted to bring something new to the table. I wanted my crafty friends to start saving a little bit with me because crafty people spend a lot of money on stuff. And the moment I stopped spending money on stuff, the more money I had to save. That's the truth. Hi, Miss Wanda. I love that. I love that you track. I absolutely love that. I love that for you too. Oh, Patty, be proud of yourself and know that we're proud of you too. I love that. Hi, Jamie from California. I'm assuming California. Yes, I love that for you. Yes. Yep, me too. Me too. Hey, girl. You are fully funded for 26 birthdays, emergencies. I love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. I'm just reading the comments. Give me a second or two. I just want to, you guys are all being so loving. My chest hurts. I put Vicks on it every night and it's such a relief. Family, it's such, but save a sink. Love it. You guys are awesome. Oh, she's been here. She just probably had to sign up again. Home ownership is no joke, right? The amount of things you need to save for just in case is never ending. My washing machine went on the fritz in January and a $500 pre-saved for. You know, it's I think about that all the time too. But I give myself grace, and I did use the it happens and my emergency in January with all the things that happened, right? All the different things that came up for our family. And I was okay with that. But when it comes to appliances, Home Depot, we always have 6 months, 0% financing. And I have no problem if I have to do that. I'd rather take the 6 months and still save the money on the side, pay that off, save the money on the side and pay that off. So I do have an appliance sinking fund. And can I ask another question? Anyone else's dishwasher not dry their dishes? And I've never even looked up what the heat element, but I'm so tired of when I open up my dishwasher and it could be a day later and everything's still sopping wet. And I know that you throw the towel on the inside. It's just a royal pain in the hiney. And I said to myself today when I was emptying the dishwasher, I'm like, that's it. This dishwasher that I have now, I can't tell you the year I got it, but I had put my foot down. I said, I don't want a birthday present this year. I want a new dishwasher. And I got it for my birthday. And I think that this birthday, I'm going to say I want a new dishwasher. And I think that, you know what, with the computer being done, the car tires being done, and by then the bed being done, dishwasher is going to be on my list. Wanda, that is exactly what I have always asked everyone to do. You don't follow just one person. Everybody plants seeds differently. Yes. Yes. I love that. I love that. And that's what Sunday nights is all about. I I want to go Jason said to me when I thought that I was having the little people tonight, but like I said, we were on the line of that storm because my daughter-in-law was on call, or she's still on call as of tomorrow. And it's like all hands on deck here, depending on ice, weather, snow, who's doing the driveway, who's doing the building, who's doing TJ's job. Like it takes a lot. It takes a village. That's always what I refer to my men and my family as. And when it came to my YouTube channel, it just felt as natural because I give you guys myself as if I give it to my own family. So Jason said to me, take the night off. He says, go watch a movie, go watch a Disney movie with the little people. And I said, we'll see. It sounds like a good idea. And then I was like, no, I need Sunday nights too. Sunday nights are an amazing way to kick off the week, especially the way it's been this year. I'm loving this year so much, and the positivity and the affirmations. So I want to do affirmations tonight. We're almost into our last half hour. So get your affirmations together because I do love closing out our live with them because I really do believe they are powerful. Now, I thought that I was going to start the book this last week, and I did not. What I was able to get done this week, because we talked about, like, you guys saw a little bit of my notes. This is my list. And I thought that I was going to start the bookshelves or get to the next step. I did not. I wound up painting. Did you all see the community post? If not, go to the community post. I painted all the upstairs doors black, front and back. And I put the brand new glass doorknobs on. And can I tell you that the doorknobs gave me a run for my money? So the doorknob, this is a doorknob, this is a doorknob. They fit perfectly in the hole, but the latch, the hole for the latch was not big enough. So every hole had to be bored out 1/4 of an inch. And I took my time doing that, and I love it. It came out amazing. I truly love it. So I do have a list, and I'm going at it slowly. I did. Do y'all see that? Can y'all see? Can y'all see? You can't. That right there. The deer antlers got me really good this week. I literally had a puncture wound in my head. It still hurts to the touch. I'm like, just wait. Is Stephanie still here? Stephanie, I was literally on the phone with Stephanie, and we were having such a motivational conversation. And I was like, all right, you go get your stuff done. I'm going to go get my stuff done. And I went upstairs to rip the wallpaper off my bedroom wall. And we have the European mount deer. And I did not think, and I'm the one that hung it on the darn wall, the base is the mount is not connected to the base, so you pull the mount off and then you pull the base off the wall. I freaking pulled the base off and the mount hit me in the head. I was like, oh my God. And then I said to John, I go, oh my God, the deer got me. And he thought it was the deer outside that got me. I'm like, how the heck did you think that? So I'm getting things done, but I'm slow motion. Slow motion. Oh, so you don't use it because of that? Mine won't work even though I press the button. I don't get it. Wait, it's from the condensation in it. I always crack the door open after I finish. But when I first got it, the heat, they were dry and they were warm and there was no water. Now, I have jet dry. I have the liquid that goes in the hole. It's soaking wet in there. Soaking wet. There's no way that jet dry is going to dry it. I thought jet dry was just get rid of the spots on your glass. Where's the Heat dry button. No, my heat dry button doesn't work. I know, that's just an extra step. I do have jet dry. Okay. So, oh, I was giggling. So, Mama Bear, after we got the phone, I went upstairs to do the wallpaper and the deer hit me in the head. I sent her a picture of it. And it got me here and it got me here. Just the way, because I was afraid it was going to get my eye when I saw it coming at me. And she says, we're going to get you a helmet and bubble wrap. And she made me laugh. You see what I'm talking about? She made me laugh. The doors came out beautiful. Uh-huh. Okay, so you're ahead. I love the way you are so prepared, Wanda. Love it. Okay. Bubble wrap and helmet. And this is how you know she's one of my besties, because I don't get offended. I'd be like, what? No. I'm like, but you know what's funny? As soon as I don't sound like I'm sick, that's what I wanted to tell you. As soon as I don't sound like I'm nasally or Marsha Brady with a broken nose, no joke, I want to read the book. I'm going to. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Don't you just love it? Wait, Beverly, what were we going to ask Beverly? I said Bev would know. I'm going to look it up now, Bev. What was I going to ask Bev? I said Beverly would know. Who remembers? I don't even know if it's worth it. Beverly, let me ask you a question. I did not save money for the month of July, right? Because John was in Florida and I was working on the deck. And then I wound up in the emergency room with a severe cold, summer flu. Why didn't I save money in September? Do you remember? I can't remember. Why did I not save money in September? Just curious. What happened in my life that I did not save money in September? That I'm blocking that out. Look at you guys. I love you all. Can you believe it's almost 9 o'clock and she's still awake? She's a big girl. She's a big girl. She sounds like Texas. If I close my eyes, I would think I have Tex still. She's tall like him. Oh my gosh. I hug her. Hi. Come here. Come here, sweet girl. Hi. You want to say hi to everybody? Come over here. Come on. Up here. You look tired. She's a big girl. She's a big girl. Such a big girl. And you know what's funny? She goes upstairs to my bed and she sits and she looks out the window and she watches everything. She's on guard. Love her. Yeah, but why didn't I save money? Why didn't... Actually, you know what? I'd have to find the saved... I'd have to find... I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. All right. It's not really that important. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Not that important. I just did not have any savings. Actually, wait a second. Ha! It's in my book. It's in my book. It says September 2025. I did not save very much, but what I did save, I left it in the saved sync envelope for October. What did I learn from not saving? It was a yucky feeling. XOXO Donna. Oh, Ira's here. Oh, don't knock over my tea, please. This is the one that harassed me yesterday. And now you're going to rub on everything, aren't you? That was, Tex died in May. Tex died in May. Okay. We have 11 minutes left. Would you guys like to start dropping some positive affirmations so that I can read them and let everyone have an amazing week? Google, give me a positive affirmation about saving money to sink money into long term. Let's see what it says. You ready? I'm going to give it to you verbally. I'm intentionally building wealth by saving today, creating the freedom to sink money into my dreams tomorrow. Oh, I'm going to copy and paste that. This cat is playing with my... Hi. I'm not kidding you. I sit down at this desk and they take turns on who wants to be up here. And then I don't want to kick them off. So I sit here and I wait and I give them some love. And then I get them off the desk. And then another one jumps up. And then Toulouse can't jump up. So he sits here and cries. And then he literally puts his legs and he comes to me like this. You guys are all so funny. Hey. Wait, YouTube rejected my comment? This usually means they think it's spam. Try changing it a bit. No, I don't want to change it a bit. It won't let me. It won't let me paste it. Can you all see that YouTube blocked me? What is that? Let's see if I change it just a little. I am. Okay. It took it. It doesn't matter. Oh, there it goes. It didn't block it. All right. Ready? What do we got? Good night, Miss Judy. I know you are. Are you working tomorrow? How much you saved in September? Okay, let's see. No, the roof got fixed in April last year. Can you stop? That's Iro. He has his own video out yesterday. All right. None of you guys have affirmations, positive words? None of you want to drop one in the comment section? Come on. Give me something positive to leave with for the night. I'm waiting. Give it to me. Here comes the next one. Saving money with the village brings you family and trips, but it also brings lifelong friendships and brick walls. I checked, had Gemini go through your videos, and it says this. What? I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. in my financial journey. Every day gets better. I love that, Miss Patty. According to her video, Save to Sync August into September 2025, she had an exceptional productive August where she saved $3,900. Because of this, she made several strategic and personal choices. Okay. It'll save you tons in the future. I love that, right? Is that what it's supposed to be? Everything will be okay. The stress will subside. Financial strategy. She used a large portion of the August savings to pay off a Disney cruise and cover property taxes, both of which were due in September. Wow. And look at who's here. Did you just pop in? Because I did not see you. She's a sneak. Do you see this one? She's sneaky. Sneaky. I am better than my financial struggles. I will persevere. Excuse me. Preserve. I will persevere through the hard times. Amen, little sister. I am having a good day. Not sure if it counts, but a tattoo I got yesterday is a quote from Mary Shelley Frankenstein. Beware, I am fearless, and therefore I am powerful. I just put that in there. She mentioned that she was moving away from traditional sinking funds and instead of dumping money into her HELOC to keep interest rates down, essentially using it as a digital savings cushion. Where are you getting all this? Who is this Gemini? And teach me. The rollover, because she had already funded her major September obligations with her August burst. Wow! Bev, you always amaze me. Patty Howell, that is Miss Onisha. Just saying. I hope for today is the abundance for tomorrow and future dreams to come true. Good night, Miss Janet. I've been here the whole time just silently watching. Why do you do that? Don't you want me to see you? I want to see you. I want to acknowledge you. I want to let you know that you're loved. Sneak. When you reach your highest level of gratitude, every thought you think, every word you speak, and every action you take comes out of pure goodness. I know, it's AI. Wow. Gemini is like ChatGPT attached to Google. Wow. Dang it. Now I feel like I'm being watched. Somebody's watching you. That's actually creepy. Oh my God. Oh, sorry. I gotta. Oh, that's funny. That's so funny. Ultimately, she viewed September as a month for normality and recovery rather than active challenge filing. Huh. I think Google and I are going to have a little chat about what they thought my 2025 looked like compared to my 2024. Wow, can we really do all this? Okay. I know. Miss Patty, thank you. You're always so worried, like you're so caring for me. I love that. You soak in the knowledge. Hey, did you get my package? Did you get mail from me? Miss Onisha, did you get my mail yet? TJ actually put it in the mail for me. So, trying to think of what day he put it in the mail. All right, it is 8:57. If you're using Google, in upper right corner, it says the Gemini bot. I've seen it. I've never used it. I think. Can I tell you? Oh my gosh. I don't know where I was coming back from, but they left a package in front of my sister's garage door. So as I'm driving up my driveway, I press the button on my car and I'm like, call Linda. Sorry, we cannot understand you. Press the button again. Call Linda. Sorry, don't know what you said. Whatever it's saying to me. I park the car and I'm like, I said something really choice words, like stupid. And it turned around to me and it said, you don't have to be so vulgar. And I'm like, what? I'm like, holy moly. Did you guys ever have that happen to you? Your car talks back to you and says you didn't need to be so vulgar? I was like, if you thought that was vulgar, you could just imagine what my choice words were after that. I'm like, this is like creepy weird. Good night, Margie. Everybody stay safe in the snow. You don't think so? Okay, it's on its way. All right. With that being said, it is 8:59. I am actually going to go and cuddle up with my man and my puppy dog, and I'm going to get a little bit more hot tea. And maybe my little girl, not my dog, my granddaughter, might do a video with me tomorrow. She likes to be part of the save. So maybe you'll see little girl in the video tomorrow. All right. I had a wonderful night. I hope that I inspired you. I hope seeing those trackers and how Save to Sync actually works to our benefit. And if you haven't tried it, you will. And if you don't track, you might start tracking, because your story is a story worth telling. Love yous. See you in the next one. Good night, everyone.